Hi, and welcome to our Retired Nomad Adventures.
I'm Retired Rick.
And I'm Daphne, and we sold everything to travel the world about a month at a time, and this month we are in beautiful Portimão, Portugal, and we would love to invite you to come spend the day with us. So you might wonder, what does a typical day look like for retired nomads traveling the world a month at a time? And so we want to take you with us on a very, very typical day. There's nothing super extra about today. It is what a very average day looks like for us.
It's just what we do, so don't get too excited about this, but you might think it's boring, might think it's exciting, I don't know. But we'll take you through our morning coffee, and then we'll end with some drinks at a bar watching the sunset, because that's what you do when you're retired. And then we'll total up all the costs at the end of the day, tell you what we spent at each spot we went to, or if we didn't spend money, and you'll just know what the typical day in Portimão, Portugal is going to be.
And so we hope you come along with us, and we hope you enjoy.
So let's get started.
So now that breakfast is over, we come out for our morning walk. So we're excited to take you because this walk is so different and so special, and we love it. So we're going to take you along with us on our morning walk. One of the things that we love are having these wood plank boardwalks everywhere, so you don't have to walk on the hot sand until you get right down to the beach area. Wish we had more of these in the United States.
They're nice.
One of the great things about this beach in Portimão, the Praia da Rocha beach, is you can get a massage right on the beach, and it is 30 euros for 30 minutes or 55 euros for 60 minutes. And you can rent beach chairs for half day, so 2 beach chairs plus an umbrella for 12 euros. So not a bad way to spend a day on the beach. Today isn't our day for a massage or a beach chair. Instead, we are doing our favorite thing in the morning and going for our walk. And the hardest decision we have to make all day is whether or not we're going to walk to the left first or to the right first. We walk the entire length of Praia da Rocha, but we have to decide which way to start. So,
and we'll probably flip a coin, I don't know.
Okay. I say let's go towards the lighthouse today. So we'll show you, we go to one end that we call the yacht rock, which is all the way at the very end where all the yachts are, and we touch that rock to symbolize that we made it there. And then when we go the other way, the end point is the lighthouse, so we also touch the lighthouse to show that we made it there. So we'll take you with us to the lighthouse first.
That's our version of flip coin.
So over, I think this is the east end of Praia da Rocha beach. So we made it all the way to the east end of Praia da Rocha. And on this side is the lovely little town of Faragudo. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna walk over there in a few days. And then now we're gonna head back and head to the yacht rock side. In order to access different parts of the beach, what we love about this walk is that you have to sometimes crawl through or squeeze through some caves, or you have to wade through some water to get around one rock formation to the other. What we love also is that you never know what the tide's going to be when you come out here. So the bummer about today is that the tide's pretty far out, so we probably won't have very many opportunities to go through any caves or wade through some water. But this first location is a location where we will wade through some water to get to the next beach over.
Let's get wet.
So if you didn't want to rent beach chairs on the big main beach, as you're walking, each little section has its own little beach area. Most of them have a little bar or a snack shack on them, and then you can rent chairs in a little bit of a quieter area if you're interested. There's several spots along the walk.
So we just now made it to the halfway point. This is the farthest west we could go. And right now we have 10,335 steps. So halfway done.
So there are several spots along the way where you can choose. Do you want to go through a cave or do you want to go wade through the water? So since I didn't let you flip the coin before, Rick, do you want to go through the cave or you want to go through the water?
We'll go through the water.
Awesome.
Well, we just now finished our morning walk. It was probably a couple of hours, and we ended up walking 14,724
steps on the beach portion of the walk. So then we'll let you know at the end of the day how many steps we had. And then when you come up and you have all these bar areas that you can stop and you can get a snack, you can get a drink, you can get whatever you want. Today we're not going to stop and get anything, but we are going to come back down here tonight and have dinner. There's a pasta dish I've been eyeing, so we'll come back down here for dinner tonight. Now, come with us as we head to the grocery store. So it's funny, at home, we do grocery shopping, you know, like once a week. We go to Costco or Trader Joe's, Costco and Trader Joe's, get everything we need for the week, and then we wouldn't go back to the grocery store until the following week. But here, we go to the grocery store pretty much every day. Yeah, for something. So that's what we got today, and
our haul today was €12.21.
So we're back home. We made our lunch. This is, I would say 9 out of 10 days, this is what we have for lunch here in Portimão. So we both have a cheese sandwich. I don't know if you can see it. A cheese sandwich, a salad, and some chips. We first started eating cheese sandwiches when we were in Portugal a few years ago, and that has become our staple lunch when we're here. So we're gonna have lunch. Then after we have lunch, I think I shared with you in one of our other videos that I need to color my hair. So it's been a little over 2 months since I've had my hair done, and I usually go every 5 to 6 weeks to color my roots and my grays. So I bought some L'Oreal Box hair color, and as soon as we're done with lunch, I'm gonna go give this a go. Then we'll probably have a glass of wine and maybe a little nap, and then we'll join back up with you after we're done. All right, so I had well, you saw the befores, and then I had a during, and then here's the after. So I'll say that this L'Oreal was super easy to use, no problem at all. The instructions weren't in English, but we were able to use Google Translate, but even without it, I probably could have figured it out. All the bottles were numbered, but I feel like this is something I can do for the entire time that we're nomading, so I'm not super worried about my hair anymore. So box color for the win. So tonight we're headed out to dinner. We're gonna take you with us, and then we heard about a place where you can go get a drink and watch a beautiful sunset. So we'll take you there with us, and it's there that we'll total up our expenses for the day. Keep in mind that we are not vacationing, we are traveling, and so because we are slow travelers, our day isn't filled with you know, excursions. We're just sort of living. We do have times when we go on excursions and go do sort of big deal things, but today was a very regular day for us, and so we're glad that you came with us. We'll take you through the evening, and then we'll total up the costs when we're done.
Okay, we just had our food, and today I got a Hawaiian pizza with a beer, and then Daphne got a wine and a shrimp and salmon pasta with a white sauce.
So both our Airbnb host and then also a couple we watched on YouTube, an Irish couple, said that we have to come to this bar for a glass of wine and a beer and watch the sunset. So we're rushing right now to try to catch the sunset. Come with us. So we're at the end of our day, and it's titled time to total up our expenses. So before we do that,
cheers.
Cheers. All right, so we started the day.
Well, we started the day with coffee and breakfast.
Yeah.
So that didn't cost anything.
By the way, I just want to say it's such a treat. So Rick brings me coffee in bed every morning, so he can kind of hear when I'm stirring in there, and then as soon as I'm stirring, he comes in, and that's how I get to start the day. So there's not a better way than that. Yeah, then we had breakfast. And after breakfast, we headed out for our morning walk, and today the tide was lower than it's been since the first day that we've been here. Every day since then, the tide's been so much higher, and so there's been more water that we've gone through. But no matter what, it is always different and really a beautiful experience.
We still got wet. We still got to walk through some caves and walk on the beach. So
we still got a lot of steps. Oh, I'll have to look up our steps while we're talking. Okay, so we went to the beach, went for our walk, then from there we went to the grocery store.
Yeah, the grocery store, we just picked up some small items, and the grocery store came to €12.21. So that wasn't too bad.
Not at all.
It just like Daphne said before, it's different not going to the grocery store once a week, but going every day. So.
Every day for something like in their small loads. Yeah. Then from there we went back to the Airbnb, and I got busy coloring my. Oh no! Before I got busy coloring my hair, we made our regular lunch.
Right.
So we didn't spend any money there. Then I got busy coloring my hair. What did you do?
I just worked on the computer for a little bit, and I might have closed my eyes for a little bit, but I'm not sure.
We both did. After I got done coloring my hair, I think we both took a nap. We were watching, and we started watching Owning Manhattan, so it's great to have that Fire Stick because we can watch shows from home. So we watched an episode of Owning Manhattan, then we got ready, and it was time to come out for dinner.
Right, we went down to the beach and walked on the boardwalk and went to a restaurant that we saw about a week ago or a few days ago that Daphne really wanted the pasta, a salmon shrimp pasta with a white cream sauce.
Yeah.
So she really wanted that. I got a pizza, we both got a drink, and that bill came to €34.
Not bad at all, right? Right there on the beach, €34 for, okay, so that was that. So, and then we're getting a drink right now at this Sunset Bar, so.
At this Sunset Bar, I just had a beer, Daphne had a wine, and that came to €7. So altogether, everything that we spent today came to €43.21. So it's not too bad for a day.
For a beautiful day in paradise, I feel like. So
and some days are more expensive, some days are zero, and some days are like today. So today's just a typical day.
Today I would say would be like the most typical day.
Yeah, the most typical day.
So, okay, so then also in terms of typical, we have our step summary for today. Now remember, we still have to go home from here, and I would say we're a couple thousand steps from here.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think, 1,000? 2,000?
Maybe 1,000.
Let's say 1,000. So we are at 20,384 steps right now. So by the time we're done with today, we'll be at 21,000. So today was a very good example of what a typical day for us is like while we're in Portimão, Portugal. So each place we are at is different. So when we were in Ramsgate last month, a typical day in Ramsgate was similar and
but
totally different. So this is a typical day in Portimão, and we're so glad that you came along with us. We hope that you'll join us next week, where we're going to give you a full tour of Portimão so you can see how beautiful this place is for yourself. And we hope that if you like today's video, you'll give it a like, and then we also hope that you would subscribe to us, and we really hope we see you next week.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.